Advocacy in Philippines during pre-colonial period. People nowadays, especially the young ones, are not interested in history nor indigenous people's history. Maybe because they found it boring and they can't relate with it. That's the most reason of all. I hope those people will give a chance to get to know more about the indigenous people during pre-colonial period. The pre-colonial period. Get to know me. Balangay was the first wooden boat that was excavated in Southeast Asia. These boats were instrumental in the settlement of Austronesian peoples in the Philippines and the Malay archipelago. It was used for cargo and trading, in which Butuan, Agusan del Norte, Philippines was a central trading port. Today, the Balanghay Festival in Butuan is a celebration of the first people who settled in the Philippines. Pre-colonial clothing. The Visayan men wore a jacket with a Moorish-style robe that reached down their feet and was embroidered in beautiful colors. Tagalog and Visayan men bound their temples and forehead with a potong, a narrow strips of cloth. Pre-colonial beliefs. The nature of religion in the pre-colonial Philippines is often unclear. Religions present include animism, indigenous religious beliefs, and mythologies, such as Anito, and influences from Hinduism and Buddhism. Pre-colonial government. As the unit of government, a barangay consists from 30 to 100 families. It was headed by a datu and was independent from the other group. Panunuyo. Unite. Fishery.
Pre-colonial culture during the early period 1,000 years ago, the early Filipinos were composed of different groups that came from different parts of Asia. With different groups, they formed their own community, system of education, and religious belief. They group into different communities composed of 50 to 2,000 individuals, and they construct their shelters in different areas according to their lifestyle and source of living. Usually, they were situated along the seashores, streams, rivers, forests, fertile land areas, and even in caves. In water areas, they look for fish, shells, and pearls as their source of living.
The Philippine literature in the different era have specific characteristics. Pre-colonial period literature characterized based on oral tradition, crude on ideology. Spanish colonization period literature have the characteristic of having two distinct classification and the religious and secular.
So this is the Philippines during the pre-colonial period.